In a global world, we still do not respond effectively to women's needs, often because we simply do not know. I choose not to believe that it is because we do not care as a nation to recognize the needs of women of Africa, Asia, South America, and even American descent. Women are daily being raped, subjected to female genital mutilation, and countless other forms of domestic violence. There are women being denied basic educational rights globally, and right here in Mississippi and the Mississippi Delta and Appalachia. Women whose children still lack basic immunization or dental health care because they do not have Medicaid or basic health services, which are affordable, accessible, or available to other factions of our society and the international community. Foreign policies are written and shaped every day that affect, influence, and direct the lives of millions of women, and I have identified here without their representation at the all-important table of decisions. The need for dialogue and representation continues to be as compelling today as it was through the leadership of Mary McLeod Bethune, through her unending work as an educator, Eleanor Roosevelt, and her groundbreaking work in the United Nations, via Lakshmi Patent of India, and Angie Elizabeth Brooks of Liberia, who were the only and have only been the only two women to serve as presidents of the United General Assembly. Fannie Lou Hamer, who was the founder of the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party. Or our contemporary leaders and activists, like Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the first woman to serve as president of Liberia, West Africa, a descendant of ex-African slaves of the U.S., child advocate Marian Wright Edelman, founder of Children's Defense Fund. The majority of these women were grassroots level community organizers, and their voices are examples of sound judgment, educational achievement, and determination. There are many women whose efforts and accomplishments deserve our attention, respect, and gratitude for serving as examples of what we have succeeded in doing and what we can and must become. A traditional statement by the United Negro College Fund is a mind is a terrible thing to waste. But today I humbly submit the addendum, and so is a voice. Can we accomplish a renewal of appreciation for women's voices on the grassroots level from around the world, who have throughout history served as the backbone of our communities, through more representation in the United Nations, support of school from elementary through college level? Can we count on either candidate to support women in communities and villages who seek to establish a voice for women to the United Nations, the idea that voices of those women at every level can and must be heard to improve the status of women all over the world? I'm a social worker who knows the value of community organizing, but who also knows that including women's voices around the world is key to successful communities. Progress cannot be accomplished if we cannot sit down with world leaders and include in those conversations those who are most directly affected by levels of injustice. If you believe that every human, and particularly every woman, deserves an opportunity to receive an education which enables her to be empowered enough to, at a minimum, feel the basic right of safety from violation, basic health care for themselves and their children, the right to reproductive justice in this country and around the world, what would be your approach to addressing human rights needs of all women and an opportunity for grassroots women's voices to be heard? Thank you.